Hello, this is Laura Kane After Dark, and I'm Laura Kane, and this is Erik Rimmer.
Hi.
We made it to Thursday this week.
We did.
It's the middle of the month.
It is.
June already. Can you
I know.
believe that?
No, I can't believe it.
We have a great show ahead of you, but we want to first say, we just want to thank you for listening, first of all, and for watching.
You guys, it's really cool.
It really makes us so happy when we see, like, your names, when we do lives, or when we see your names when you subscribe to our YouTube channel. That makes us super happy.
Yeah,
so thank you
does.
so much.
We appreciate it
It's
very
been
much.
3 years now, and for those of you that have stuck through these 3 years, thank you. We've gone through a lot of changes.
Yes.
And now we have a new producer, Bryan. What's up, Bryan?
He's awesome.
Hey, everybody.
We love him. We call him our son, even though it's very uncomfortable for him. But we like it.
We love it.
We're used to being uncomfortable in all aspects all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about our awesome sponsors first, Sweetums Wipes and Berries Hair, okay?
Yes.
Okay. New sponsor on the podcast is Sweetums Wipes, the intimate wipes with flavor. Cinnabon, pina colada, and mango, just to name a few. Perfect for a daily refresh or for spicing things up. Dr. Elisa invented these, and they are pH balanced and non-sticky. Get Sweetums Wipes on Amazon or at sweetumswipes.com. Are you looking for a new hairdresser? Well, good. Barry's Hair joins the podcast. She's been doing my hair for years. Barry is an artist who specializes in short cuts, amazing color, updos, braids, weddings, and she makes house calls for those special occasions. Find Barry's Hair on Facebook and Instagram. Mention the podcast. You'll get 15% off your services. Barry is spelled B-A-R-R-I-E. Speaking of hair, Erik saw a little clip, tiniest clip that I have on the table. He's like, what is this? That's why I'm showing him this hairdo, because it clips it up. Not like I'd wear my hair like that, but it's a little clip for your hair when you want to wear it back. And when you have thin hair like me, it works. Now I'm a mess.
Wow,
now I'm a total mess.
You really destroyed the canvas there, King.
There, how's that?
Your slut strands look great.
Thank you. I was hoping you could mention my slut strands. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So, let's see. Oh my God. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Alfie and I are going to see the psychic.
Oh boy.
And we're going to find out more about our past life, because the psychic told me that Alfie and I knew each other or were together. Alfie thinks that she said that we were together in another life. And immediately what I envisioned was, I think it's the 1600s or 1700s, pirates. I'm a wench. He is a pirate captain. I was picturing those big pirate boats, and it being like kind of rough, and but we were lovers back in that era. Now he thinks that we were lovers in the era of cowboys, like the 1900s.
Where you were a saloon girl.
Something like that.
You were
yeah.
a saloon wench.
So we're going to find out, like, if we are correct, or maybe, how could it be just like 100 years ago? Could it be 50 years ago? Could it be like thousands of years ago? Like what? So so the psychic can delve into the past life a little bit more. And then, did I tell you this, that after we go to the psychic, his mom's going?
No.
Oh my God. So his mom has started listening to the show, and she heard the part with the psychic. And she's gone to a lot of psychics, but the only thing that psychics have been able to tell her was about her past. They've never been able to tell her about the future stuff. So she's hoping that our psychic, who we love, she's amazing.
Yeah, she's great.
Natalie Vale is her name. NatalieVale.com.
VAIL, as in Vail, Colorado.
Super easy, NatalieVale.com if you want to book her. She's very reasonable, and she knows everything. She can even do acupuncture. She does everything. So she's going to go to her right after we have our appointment, and then after that, we're all going to go to dinner. We're going to share our experiences. It's going to be so fun.
I bet his mom is really cool.
Oh my gosh, she's a dancer.
Really?
Yeah. She's little, I think. I've heard she was like a tiny frame, cute little.
I bet she's adorable.
She's a masseuse for a very, very high-end hotel. Mm-hmm. So I don't know if she can tell me any stories, but I'm sure she's massaged many a famous person.
Oh gosh, yeah, especially at the hotel she's at.
So we're going to do that. It's going to be so fun. And then,
I like Alfie a lot.
I know, I really like him a lot
really
too.
Nice guy.
And I really would love for Alfie to meet Charlie. I think that they would really get along well. And who said to me something about Alfie? Who said that they thought that he was like the one? And I was like, what? Really? You think that? God, who was it? Somebody on the trip, this trip. Maybe it was Maya. I don't know who it was. My son's fiance, Maya. Yeah. He just graduated college.
I know. I can't.
But you know what? When you meet her and you see
Bryan,
them.
where's my cane?
When you meet her and see them together, it's so cute and beautiful.
They look so cute together.
I just hope, everybody has a different path. Mm-hmm. Everybody has a different life goal. Everybody has a different love. They just met each other early. That's all. Mm-hmm. Now, I got married at 22, and look how that turned out. I got 2 kids out of it, but I also got a lot of sorrow.
Yeah.
Let me just say.
But now look at the sorrow's turned to happiness.
The sorrow has turned to great happiness. So, it's been a bit of a bumpy road. I don't wish that upon him. I hope, knowing Charlie, he's going to be happy with her forever.
Yeah.
And I'm really happy about that. So after that, I'm going to tell you guys a little secret
and
that I haven't said on the air yet.
I don't know this either.
I think you do, but you told me not to tell it.
No.
Why not? I can say it now.
What?
No, I'm going to say it.
What?
I'm not going to tell you first. Because I think now it's decent now that we are boyfriend-girlfriend. It's decent.
I'll be the judge of that. Take your headphones off.
No.
No.
All right.
Oh.
I just want to let you guys know that everyone can hear that.
Oh, okay. Well, then you might as well.
What did I say?
You're going on a trip to Catalina.
The microphone picked that up?
So taking your headphones off doesn't stop anything from recording.
I should have shut my microphone off.
We suck. We're so bad.
Oh my God, we're amateurs.
We are such amateurs. How can we be amateurs when we've been doing this for 3 years? Yes, we're going on a trip to Catalina. We planned it 3 weeks ago. We've been together 7 weeks maybe. We've been dating. But we're really excited. It's going to be super fun. We're staying at an Airbnb.
Oh,
this guy named Helmut. It's his condo. Helmut.
Oh, Helmut.
Yeah, that's the name of the dude who's an Airbnb owner.
I thought you said hermit, and I was like, well, that's fitting, but.
Helmet. Oh, for hermit crab?
Helmet.
Or a hermit who lives on
an island? Yeah. So it looks really cool. It has a great view, and
Where are you going?
The 26th and 27th and 28th. Oh, we have to do the podcast one of those. No, I'm coming back on Tuesday.
Of July?
No, June.
Oh, June. Oh, okay.
So we'll be doing that. Well, we already know that. We're doing the podcast Tuesday that time. Mm-hmm. And I'll tell you too, Bryan, so you'll be
surprise.
Yeah.
No.
But I have a question for you, and I want to know, I know I have lots of questions for you guys, but this is a simple question, and I want to know why.
Yes.
Okay? It's not a yes or no question. Oh. Do I ever ask yes or no questions? No. Well, yes, sometimes, but rarely.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. What is your favorite time of day and why? Favorite hour of the day. Yeah. Let's do that. And why is that?
Favorite time of day?
Yes.
I guess mid-morning.
11 o'clock?
Yeah, because then I, on my days off, I go to the gym, I, make lunch or...
Do you make love? At 11 o'clock in the morning?
No, not 11 o'clock in the morning.
Let's see. Bryan, his answer was just okay. Come on, you can top that.
I'm a little conflicted on this. I hate mornings. I'm not a morning person. I hate being up late because I'm tired in the mornings, but I do feel like there's something special about being up at just 1 a.m. when there's no one there to bother you. I feel like it's the most peaceful you can get almost, unless you're in the middle of nowhere. But there's something about 1 a.m. where it's just nice, it's quiet, there's no one there to bother you.
It's cool to think that everybody's sleeping and I'm awake and I'm doing stuff and nothing's open. That's cool. I really like 6 o'clock at night, 5 or 6, because I love the sunset. I love the way it feels, especially in summer when it's daylight savings time. and the weather, it's cooled down enough where you could just like go for a walk. It's beautiful, and I love sunsets. I don't know, that's my reasoning why. Work is over by then, and it's time to like start making dinner, or order dinner in my case.
Mm-hmm.
Or go out and get dinner in my case.
Or cook some rice.
Cook some rice in my case.
Yeah.
So anyway, do you still want to stick till 11 o'clock in the morning?
No, I actually...
Okay, I want you to change that answer.
I was kind of vacillating between that and like the mid-evening. So I think I'm going to do mid-evening because I forgot about the sunsets and making dinner, and I like to.
You're going to copy me? Mm-hmm. Or are you going to go 5 or 6?
6.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go 6 too. We're twins.
Great, we are.
Great. You copied me. Don't even go there, boyfriend.
You changed your 5 to 6 girlfriend.
We both changed it. Okay, so what's going on with you?
That's it?
Yeah, that's it.
That's all you got?
That's all I got.
Oh, Kane.
You will soon hear everything about the psychic appointment.
I know, I can't wait.
In fact, it'll be next week.
Oh my God.
Next Tuesday, you're going to hear all about the psychic. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Oh my God. Wait. Are you guys excited to hear about it? Are you even interested in it, Bryan? Because I know you don't really believe in it, but...
Oh, I'm interested. I don't know if I buy the thing of psychics, but I'm interested to see. I think it's still interesting.
I wish you would have been with us when she came in here. She's like the most convincing. She uses numerology. She also uses tarot cards, and she's very, very believable and she's not like one of these tricksters or like woo-woo people. She's very down to earth and super like relatable. You'd really like her. And I think you'd be down for this whole thing.
I have an open mind.
Good. That's all we need.
Yeah, she was cool.
I've made up my mind.
I was kind of a skeptic, and
he was
really good. Yeah.
NatalieVale.com.
Mm-hmm.
She'll be back on the show soon.
She will.
Okay. So what's up? What you got?
So I gave you a choice last episode. So this is the final.
Oh, your place catching on fire or almost?
Not my place.
Oh.
So the other night I came home from work, and when I walked in, there was a huge party going on at the pool. And it was...
Wait, at work or at home?
Where I live.
Where you live, okay.
Yeah, so there they have rules just like any other place, whether you own it or rent it. And the rules are you usually can have 2 guests per occupant at one of the amenities. Unless you were to rent it out and pay for it. The only thing that you can't rent out is the pool because it's for everyone.
Okay.
You know? So there must have been 25 people down there. Kids, everybody's yelling and screaming. The music was up at a ear-splitting decibel.
Uh-oh.
I got ready for the gym, went to the gym, came back. Loud. And at this point...
Was it disturbing you in your home?
Oh, yeah. It was so loud.
Because you face the pool, right? Uh-huh. Okay.
So... I change, make some dinner, go in to watch some TV, and I can't take it anymore. And I'm about ready to go out onto the balcony, and I'm like, nope. So I call security.
Oh, Erik, damn it. You can't, you're blowing somebody's party up.
Well, no, you'll understand why.
Okay.
So the drinking and the swearing and the screaming, and I mean, it's hot. Like, it was so unbelievably...
What time are we talking now again?
Almost 9 o'clock at this
9
point.
p.m.
9 p.m.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I'm trying to wind
And the pool closes at 10.
At 10.
Okay.
So I was like, all right, it's time to take it down a little bit. I mean, I don't mind somebody having fun. This was ridiculous. And it was just offensive, like the language and there were kids down,
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, come on. So they didn't come on till 9 o'clock. Security. So then the women get into a fight.
Ooh, weren't you excited though? I love watching people fight.
Okay, the stuff that was behind me and the stuff that these women were saying to each other, I was like,
oh I bet it was great.
It was unreal. And so I was like, okay, whatever.
So they were drunk.
Oh yeah. And I mean, the language was exceeded colorful by anything you can imagine. But these women were...
Was the C word tossed in there at all?
Oh, every other word.
Oh my God.
I mean, with things in front of it, things behind it, So I'm like, I'm just gonna shut all the windows, turn the AC on, take my recycling out and be done with it. So I grab my recycling, and as soon as I can hear the guys in the group going, "This is ridiculous. Y'all are acting like a bunch of,
To the women.
We're taking the kids and we're out of here." And I was like, oh, finally someone grows a pair and takes the kids out, So, as the front door shuts behind me, they all come around the corner. All the women are fighting. They are screaming and yelling. And now they're in the hallway in front of the residences, And one of them is carrying like a tin, like you'd cook a turkey in, one of those, tin things, And one of the women pushes this woman, and I see, as I'm trying to get by, there's such commotion going on, and everybody's fighting and yelling and screaming, and there's kids and guys trying to wrangle the kids, and I'm just trying to get by. And like I said, I had no idea this kind of thing was going to take place where I was going to be in the same area at the same time. I had no idea they were even on the same floor. So I'm just trying to get by and get into the trash room. And I'm like, excuse me, nobody's moving. I'm trying to get my way through.
Uh-oh.
And the one woman pushes the other woman, and whatever she's holding in this thing, I thought that they were charcoal, because it came out in like a big round thing, and it went everywhere. Like there was a bunch of them, and they just all went everywhere. I was like, oh my God. So I continued, and I see the guy saying, like, get in the apartment, get in the apartment. And then you can hear the fight escalating in the apartment. I mean, all the women that were fighting at the pool all went into a confined space, which was 100 times worse. So I come out of the trash room, and I just happen to look down, and I'm all, what is that? The entire carpet was on fire.
What?
So whatever it was that fell out of that thing, I don't know if it was
kind of
hot
piece of
grease
or
charcoal or what it was, landed on the carpet, melted the carpet, and it was up against the floorboard, like the, what's that, baseboard? So the baseboard started to smoke. And I was in flip-flops, so I was like, oh crap. So I run into my place, grab a towel, grab some water, I run back out, and at this point, it's smoldering and there's flames. So I throw water on it, I throw the towel on it, So I call security, and they were just getting on, and I'm all, hey, you might want to come up here. This is a disaster. Then I had to send a letter to management.
Oh no. How many letters has this been since you've lived there? This is like your 5th, 4th, 10th letter?
Well, usually it's about dog pee. But I was like,
usually it's about dog pee, dog poo, or trash or something.
Yeah, they're going to have to replace the carpeting. For sure.
Okay, so what did you write? You wrote them a little note.
Yeah, and I was just like, hey, this is what happened.
Did you name names? Did you know who residents were? Did you know where they lived?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did you narc on them?
I cannot confirm or deny.
I would have for sure.
Yeah, I mean,
100%.
It's disgusting. Like, it was so
Did
gross.
you talk to them at all?
No.
Not even when you were putting out the
No, they
fire?
were all gone already.
Oh.
They didn't even pick anything up. It was just everywhere.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was crazy.
You saved the building from being caught on fire.
Mm-hmm.
You did.
I did.
Good for you.
You're welcome.
Well, I wonder what happened. I wonder what kind of punishment they'll have.
I don't know.
Do you think they'll get a bill?
Oh, for sure. Yeah. When you cause damage like that, they send you the bill.
Oh, that's going to be nasty.
Oh yeah, it's going to be because it's a huge piece of carpeting. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, look at you, savior. And I certainly would not want to make a peep around you if I was living in your neighborhood or your complex. Oh my God.
Probably better not to.
We would be narked on for sure because of all Evan's singing and being so loud and.
No, you don't you're not like that.
We're not loud screaming at each other, but we're loud when we laugh and stuff.
No.
We laugh late at night and things like that. We jump around. If we were upstairs, you'd definitely complain about us.
I'd be up there knocking on your front door like, hey.
Oh, yes, you would. You most definitely would.
STFU.
So now we're going to play a little game. And this game is amusing to me, but it's not funny.
It's funny.
Because you know what? Jokes are not funny. To me. I like witty people. I like funny things that happen to people. I like sarcasm. I don't like jokes. I think they're dumb. And Erik thinks they are hysterical. And he thinks that I'm crazy for not laughing. So therefore, we have a segment called Make Laura Laugh. Mm-hmm. Which reminds me, you have to change the title of Tuesday's podcast. We never got to this.
Oh yeah, we never got to it.
Okay, so.
Did I make you laugh during the podcast on Tuesday?
Yeah, but not for telling jokes. Just from like your stories.
Make Laura laugh too.
Here we go. No, we can't keep the title, no.
Laura Kane.
Here we go. How many do you have, by the way?
I have 2.
You only have 2 jokes?
Yeah, because I forgot the third one.
Can you pull out another one that you kind of remember?
Yeah, I can pull out another one.
All right, let's do that.
Okay.
Then I have some questions for you guys.
Okay.
Just a few, though.
Okay. What?
See, I kind of laugh at this, but I'm not going to this time.
What kind of fish goes best with a peanut butter sandwich?
Ew. I don't know. What kind of fish goes best with a peanut butter sandwich?
Jellyfish. Did she laugh?
He's not even laughing.
Bryan
no,
is
it's
laughing.
Charity. That is full on Charity.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. No, he's not. Not at the joke.
It was hilarious.
You got to get more than 2 jokes, Erik.
I'm going to plead the 5th, but Laura was not laughing.
Ugh. Why did the lion cross the road?
Well, I don't know. Why did the lion cross the road?
To get to the other pride. Get it?
Yeah, and boo.
See, prize.
That's all you've got for me?
Okay.
For this segment?
Okay,
you
fine.
suck.
Then I'm going to have to pull out the big guns.
All right, do it.
Traveling salesman's car broke down. Knock, knock, knock on the front door. Farmer answers the door. Oh, is it being recorded so people can, oh good, okay. Cause then they can see this. I just need a place to stay till my car gets repaired in the morning. We can't stay in the house, but you can stay in the barn. But if you see a girl out there, don't have anything to do with her. She's my daughter and she's crazy. She said, oh, that's fine. I just need a place to sleep. So he goes out there, falls asleep on this little bed. A little while later, bed starts rocking and he wakes up and it's the most beautiful woman he's ever seen. And she says, he goes, what do you want? She says, how would you like a hand job? And he says, go away. You're that crazy daughter. Go away. And she scampers off. A little while later, bed starts shaking. Are you getting nervous?
Yeah, I'm anxious. I'm very anxious.
You're starting to shake.
I know. I gotta stop it.
Yeah. A little while later, bed starts shaking. He wakes up and there she is. See-through lingerie. Beautiful body, perky boobs. Everything's great. What do you want? How would you like a 2-hand job? And he says, go away. So she scampers off. A little while later, bed starts shaking. He wakes up and there she is, totally naked. And it's even better than he expected. And he says, what do you want? She says, how would you like a 2-hand job and a tongue job? And he says, all right, go ahead. Maybe I should call this Make Bryan Laugh.
Bryan, please. That was not, you're not laughing for real. You're laughing
hilarious.
fakely. You are. I don't believe you are laughing for 1 second.
Okay, none of his jokes are, I would say, conventionally funny. The first 2 were puns, and so they're like, oh man, they're stupid funny. Mm-hmm. The last one was funny not because of the punchline, but because of the enormous payoff to a really mediocre punchline. It's like an anti-joke. It's funny.
See, you have to dissect it that much. That's not that funny. That's not like when you dissect things.
Well, I mean, you can dissect all comedy, but yeah, it's not funny when you think about it. It's either funny to you or not.
Okay.
Do you have anything else?
Mm-hmm.
Can you think you can remember her Elisa's or no?
No.
Okay, it just would be a disaster.
Yeah.
Okay.
I won't ever get it.
Okay.
Woman goes to the gynecologist and she's in the stirrups and the gynecologist is down there checking things out and he goes, oh my gosh, you have the biggest, I'm not even going to talk to you anymore. You have the biggest vagina I've ever seen. The biggest vagina I've ever seen. And she said, God, you didn't have to say it twice. And he said, I didn't.
Oh my God.
Now that was a good one.
That was better, but
You're welcome.
I didn't crack a laugh. I cracked a smile.
You did. That's good enough for me.
Is that good enough for you? Oh my God. Oh my God. What?
I gotta tell you about what happened when I went to the dentist.
Okay. Is this a joke or is this real?
No, this is real. So I went to I had a dentist appointment on Thursday. Okay, I have to take my headphones off.
Okay.
So when I went, see how my bite is, my teeth are right on top of each other.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
Do you know there's a term for that?
Uh-uh.
So it's called dog jaw.
Okay.
So feel right here. I'm gonna bite down.
Okay.
And feel what happens on my jawline.
Okay.
Okay, ready? So I'm 1, 2, 3.
That sucked. You lied to me. You lied to me. You fiend.
Now that was another good one.
Oh my God.
You're welcome.
Oh my God.
I think that got a little laugh out of you.
It just made me. You are a devil. You are a little devil. Oh my God. Oh, well, I'm going to go right into this question then.
All right.
What is your biggest pet peeve?
Oh.
Minus people who tell jokes and think they're funny at like a dinner party.
Oh, great.
No, mine, you know, I get really pissed when people don't use their turn signals. I don't know why, but it really gets me. When they make a turn, I'm like, God damn it! Mm-hmm. Why didn't you use your turn signal, dummy?
I hate when people, I have two.
Okay.
When people chomp on their food like a cow, like gum or food, or when they talk on their cell phone too loud. Like, I don't need to
anywhere, anytime, at mall, the movie theater, the blah, blah, blah. What about you, Brian?
I also have two. One of them is driving related. My first one is when people talk to me in the morning, and that's
What about even your girlfriend? Like anybody?
When I first wake up and people are like, "Hi, good morning," like it's like no, like give me like come back in 15 minutes after I've had a cup of coffee.
Because you're so pleasant. So in the morning, you're not a pleasant person. So if I was a barista and you came to get coffee and I say, "Hey, how's your day? Good morning."
I'm gonna flatly stare at you. I'm gonna place my order. I'll say please and thank you, but you just won't get an ounce of emotion from me at all.
Okay.
Monotone. And then my second pet peeve is, it's actually driving related. I can't stand when people vocalize road rage, and I totally get it. But like, I'm the person, like if someone like cuts me off, you know, I'll just like stare at the person as they go by and just think about them. People who actually shout at other people, I'm like, what are you doing? Like,
when they yell out, "What, you mother bleeper?"
My girlfriend does this, and I'm like, what is this? What is this?
Does she flip people off?
No, but she just yells at them. I'm like, what are you accomplishing? I'm like, let me roll down the window and they can hear you. She goes, no.
I know. You're only yelling for me, and that's not cool. I know what you're talking about. What is the greatest distance you've ever driven in one day?
From San Diego to almost San Francisco. Like maybe San Jose.
I drove from San Diego to San Francisco to San Diego.
In one day?
Yes. 8 hours, went up, back 8 hours.
How long were you in San Francisco for?
I think we had dropped off a car. This was like college days where we had to pick up like my then ex-husband's mom's car, and we had to drive it back, which we ended up conking out on the Grapevine. And my dad had to pick me up on Easter Sunday in Lompoc. You ever heard of Lompoc? Yeah. Anyway, so that's a long distance. What about you, Brian?
Lake Tahoe, which is about, I think it's between 8 and 10 hours, I think. Should
you do that in 2 days? Is that something you should do in 2 days?
You can do it in 1 day. It's actually, I think it's, like by mile, it's only a little bit farther than the Bay Area, but you have to cut through Nevada because of the mountain range, so it's just a pain to get to. And then the actual like climbing up the mountain just takes like an hour.
Is it like windy roads.
Switchbacks the entire way up.
Oh God, that
Beautiful
would make
once
me
you get
so
up there,
car
though.
sick.
Oh my God, Laura, we're going to go on a drive there.
Oh God, no! And you are not driving. He makes me so car sick in his car, even when I'm in the passenger seat, not even in the back, because you slam on the brakes. That's when you drive. Oh God, I'm getting car sick just thinking about it. And if I get on my phone, forget about it. I am about to puke. Oh my God.
She throws up. It's all done.
Yeah. Oh God. Can you imagine if I threw up in your car? You would freak.
Oh, I drop you off on the side of the road.
You drop me off the side of the road and ditch the car. You drive it into a lake or something.
I totally would.
I totally understand that though. Throw up in a car room.
Oh no, it never comes out.
Can you imagine being an Uber driver? How do you turn down somebody? I mean, when you see somebody visibly drunk that you're about to pick up, can you turn them down?
Oh, for sure.
I turn off the little light in my dash that says Uber or Lyft, and I just keep on driving.
Oh, I would too. That would be my worst nightmare. What was your favorite thing to pretend to do when you were a child? What'd you like to pretend to do? I loved, and this is crazy because I ended up doing it, but I loved putting on little radio shows for myself and my parents. I would record the songs from the radio. I would stop the recording, then record me in between the songs like I'm doing now. It's crazy.
Oh my God, did you really?
Yes. And then I'd be like, we have this new song coming up. It's so great. But first, this commercial from Coke. Coke is so good. I love Coke. Coke is great. Okay, we're back. Like I do stuff like that. Like when I was a kid, I had this little red tape recorder. I go, Mom, can I listen to this? It's so exciting. And, oh my God, my poor mom. She's probably like, oh God, not another radio show, please.
I used to do like little skits and stuff like that.
Did you?
Yeah.
I did that too.
Yeah.
Cause did you want to be an actor when you wanted to be a veterinarian? You wanted to be lots of things, but you wanted to be an actor too?
Yeah. And that's what I did when I was a kid. So,
oh yeah, that's right. He was a kid actor.
You were a kid?
I know.
He was in things, but that one movie you told me you were in, I watched that part. What was it?
The Blues Brothers?
Yes! I watched that car scene over and over again. I did not see a redheaded kid in that version of Blues Brothers.
I'll show it to you.
Please, I've got to see you.
I've never seen it, but I know the scene. So.
Okay. All right. I trust you. Are we done? What about you, Brian?
I used to play pretend all the time as a kid, so I don't know if there was any one thing I used to do, but like everything. I just like, whatever.
Did you have an imaginary friend?
No, my sister did though, named Burrito, for a long time. like a year, like a long time.
Oh my God.
And Burrito is a boy or a girl?
Well, I never met him, but presumably a boy.
A boy, Burrito.
Yeah.
That's cute. What is one field or profession that you never pursued, but you think you'd probably be really good at it?
One of those guys that, what's the term for them? Were they a negotiator?
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. Like a lawyer of any kind?
No,
or like a negotiator to get people from jumping off a building? Or a bridge? Mm-hmm. Like a police negotiator?
Yeah.
Wow. You would be good at it.
Mm-hmm. Like a hostage negotiator? Yeah, that'd be an interesting job.
I'd be a great makeup artist, I think.
I think you would too.
I love putting makeup on people, and I like to paint, so it's kind of like face painting, sort of. I think I'd be good at it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. You?
I think I'd be a great lawyer. In fact, for a while I wanted to be a lawyer, but then I realized that I didn't want to give up my entire life for a career, so.
It's pretty much what it is.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of paperwork. Yeah. That's what it is.
I'm very argumentative and very stickler for details, so I think I'd be good in trial, but I don't want to give up my life for that.
No.
Yeah.
I know a couple lawyers out of law school, and they are working 12-hour days and 14-hour days, and it's all paperwork.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, that would be you'd be so bogged down and stressed, you'd have as much as you want to put those cases behind you and go to work and leave it all at work, it'd be hard to do that.
For sure.
All right, I'm going to give you one more, and then we're going to end the show for tonight.
No, we have one more thing to talk about.
Oh. Okay. I'll tell you. Well, you can tell me in a minute.
Yeah.
If you, for 1 month, could live in any famous residence or house in the entire world for 1 month, what would you pick?
Oh.
Mine is the easiest. Hearst Castle. I love that place in San Simeon. Have you ever been to Hearst Castle?
Oh, yeah, I've been to Hearst Castle.
It's the coolest. Oh, my God.
So
Those
cool.
swimming pools. Are you kidding me? I love it.
I'd live in the Psycho House.
The one at the Universal Studios lot?
Would be awesome.
My son drove me past the Real Animal House fraternity.
Oh,
it was from Eugene, Oregon.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
And we drove past it today. I was like, not today, when I was in Oregon this past week. I was like, what? Really?
Yeah.
That's cool. You guys are famous. All right, Brian.
I would definitely pick a haunted house. What
about the Whaley House?
You know, I went to the Whaley House once, and I was super underwhelmed.
Well, what did you expect to see?
Ghosts?
Well,
it's kind of the name on the fly.
It is, but I mean, some people feel them and smell them and whatnot.
Smell old to me, but I didn't see any ghosts. But I would definitely live there for a month, and I'd just make a documentary or something, or a film or something. That'd be so cool.
That would be really cool.
Plus, your month only lasts a month, but your movie lasts a lifetime.
Yeah.
So,
that's true.
Longer than that.
Do you want to make a documentary then, more than anything, or do you want to buy a script and?
I actually hate documentaries.
You do?
I don't hate documentaries. I'm not a documentary person, although I would make one if I found a topic I thought was like really interesting. But yeah, ideally I'd write my own stuff, but I'm also totally cool with writing or directing other people's stuff too. So I'm not picky.
Okay. Okay, so that's it for the question game for tonight. I have tons of more questions. We'll play this next week. Also, I'll give you my psychic reading update for next week.
So we have one more thing to talk about.
What are we talking about?
Did you guys hear about the woman that sued Geico for $5.2 million because she got HPV from her boyfriend and his son died?
I saw that on a little news blip that came over my phone.
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
They awarded, the attorneys got it.
They got it?
Mm-hmm.
Was it a quick trial or what happened?
I don't know how quick the trial was, but she was like, hey.
They were able to prove
that he knew he had it and didn't tell her.
But why is Geico,
because it happened in his car. So she decided to think out of the box and sue his insurance company that his car insurance was through. And they awarded her $5.2 million.
Was it actually awarded or they settle?
I was just told it was awarded. So I don't know if they're going
now,
to settle for that or what.
Do you go, hey, hands up in the air, hands clap to the woman or to the lawyer, or neither? Do you respect this woman for doing that?
I don't respect her.
No.
I don't say I hate her for it.
No.
I mean, I give her credit for.
Do you give her any credit for?
I suspect that she she has a member in her family or a personal friend who is a lawyer, and he goes, hey, you know what? You could probably sue for that, I bet. And he goes, I got you. Don't worry. Watch this. And he goes and, makes this outlandish case and somehow wins for.
Yeah, because it was based on stress and then her doctor bills and the treatment she's going to have to get. For
$5.2 million for all that?
What? Realistically, she's suing the guy, and the insurance has to pick up the bill. Mm-hmm. So
she's set for life, pretty much.
So it's almost like she
has HPV, but she's set for life.
Yeah, but that's why people have homeowners insurance. So if you have people over and someone falls and cracks their head on something, your homeowner's insurance will take care of it. So.
Is that one of the things they take care of?
Yeah,
but.
People have been sued for stranger things.
Oh yeah.
So, I mean.
Did you ever hear the story? This was years ago, but a guy was robbing a house, and it was, I think, in Los Angeles, and he couldn't get out and wound up going through a small window in the bathroom or something and hurt himself terribly and wound up dying. Cut himself on the glass that he broke or something, and he bled out or something. I don't remember the whole story. But the family of this guy hired an attorney, and he sued the homeowner because this was
for what?
Was because they didn't provide an environment that was safe for someone to rob.
No way. That makes no sense.
Yeah. Okay, I actually understand it a little bit, because in court, if you can prove that, essentially, obviously he's committing a crime, but outside of the crime, there shouldn't be anything in the house that would kill him just in the process of that, aside from maybe a gun. But if you can prove that the house itself is dangerous, then his crime should be unrelated to his death. because it was the house's fault. So they can sue for that unrelated to his actual crime.
Yeah. They didn't win, of course, but, because he broke a window.
Yeah. I'm glad he didn't win.
Cut himself, either opened
I'm
an artery.
sad the guy died, but come on.
They could have won that though. If they, like, you know, even aside from the fact that he broke into the place, he still could have won that, theoretically.
Oh my God. Crazy.
Yeah.
People are, well, I don't know. What are you going to do? Maybe that's how we're going to make our big bucks. We're going to figure out someone to sue. Let's find someone to sue.
I mean, you can break in the neighbors and see, you know.
Yeah, let's do that.
Stub your ankle on something and be like, oh man.
Oh man, I'm going to sue you. Let's go to like somewhere in Rancho Santa Fe and go stub our toe in the like hallway or something. Okay. Thank you for that. Thank you, Bryan. Thank you, Erik. Thank you for watching and listening and all the things.
Thank you, Mommy.
You're welcome. Oh, check out our bios on Instagram and Facebook. We have a little thing that says campsite, and that has like all our links to everything Laura Kane After Dark related.
It does.
Thank you to Barry's Hair with an IE.
Thank you, Sweetums, and Dr. Elise.
Absolutely. Elisa. Did you say Elisa?
Elisa.
I thought you said Elise, Dr. Elise.
I just pulled away from the microphone.
You did. And with that, have a great weekend and love your podcast.
Love your podcast.
Oh, this is the best day ever. Love you, my sweet babies. Bye.